Hey there, nature lovers! Ready to explore some jaw-dropping natural wonders right here in the USA? Buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through the top 10 natural wonders that will absolutely blow your mind. We're talking bigger than a Kardashian wedding, more impressive than a politician keeping a promise. Get ready to be wowed by Mother Nature's greatest hits. From canyons so grand they'll make your jaw drop to geysers that erupt with more regularity than my Aunt Helen after a chili cook-off, we're covering it all. So pack your sense of adventure, grab your hiking boots or your comfy slippers if you're watching this from your couch, and let's get this show on the road. First up, we're heading to the Grand Canyon, a place so vast, so incredibly huge, you can actually see it from space. That's right, folks. Astronauts use it as a landmark when they're up there doing space stuff. This thing is 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and a mile deep. That's like a lot of space to lose yourself in. Or, lose your ex's annoying texts. Just saying, the reception down there is notoriously bad. But seriously, the Grand Canyon is a sight to behold. The layers of colorful rock tell a story of millions of years of geological history. And the views? Well, let's just say you'll forget all about your Instagram feed for a hot minute. Next, we're off to Yellowstone National Park, home to more geysers than a gamer convention. And the star of the show? Old Faithful, of course. This geyser is so reliable, it puts your morning alarm clock to shame. Every 44 minutes to 2 hours, this thing erupts with a jet of boiling water that can reach up to 185 feet. That's taller than a giraffe wearing a top hat. But Yellowstone isn't just about geysers. It's also home to bubbling mud pots, colorful hot springs, and a supervolcano so massive it could probably launch a meatball into orbit. Don't worry, though. Scientists assure us it's not going to erupt anytime soon. Probably. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to get soaked. Niagara Falls, that thundering wonder of the world, is next on our list. Every second, over 750,000 gallons of water cascade over these falls, creating a roar that's louder than my Uncle Sal after a six-pack. It's no wonder it's a popular honeymoon destination. What better way to drown out the sound of your in-laws' constant chatter? But seriously, Niagara Falls is truly awe-inspiring. You can take a boat tour right up to the base of the falls, feel the mist on your face, and pretend you're in a shampoo commercial. Just try not to swallow any fish. Now, we're trading the roar of the falls for the peaceful tranquility of the Great Smoky Mountains. This mountain range is known for its biodiversity, its stunning hiking trails, and its mysterious blue mist. No, it's not a new flavor of vape. This natural phenomenon is caused by the isoprene released from the trees, and it creates a hazy, dreamlike effect that's like nature's own Instagram filter. The Smokies are also home to black bears, so remember to pack your snacks in bear-proof containers. Unless you're feeling generous, of course. Get ready to feel small, folks, because we're heading to Yosemite National Park, home to giant sequoia trees that are older than your grandma's fruitcake. These towering giants can grow to be over 300 feet tall and 30 feet wide. That's like a whole apartment building made out of tree. Standing at the base of one of these behemoths is a humbling experience. It makes you realize that we're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. But Yosemite isn't just about big trees. It's also got stunning waterfalls, granite cliffs that'll make your jaw drop, and enough hiking trails to keep you busy for, well, probably longer than you'd want to be away from your phone. All right, tough guys and gals, this one's for you. We're heading north to Alaska to tackle Denali, the highest peak in North America. This bad boy soars 20,310 feet above sea level. And let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. We're talking extreme weather conditions, sub-zero temperatures, and winds that could knock you off your feet. Climbing Denali is the ultimate test of your endurance, your willpower, and your winter wardrobe. But hey, if you make it to the top, you can officially say you've conquered the coldest, windiest, most badass mountain in North America. Just try not to brag about it too much, okay? Chapter 7. Bryce Canyon. Where the rocks are weirder than your aunt's collection of garden gnomes. Next up, we're traveling to another planet. Well, it looks like another planet anyway. Bryce Canyon National Park is home to thousands of hoodoos, which are basically giant spire-shaped rock formations that look like they were designed by Dr. Seuss. These bizarre and beautiful formations are the result of millions of years of erosion, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Some of them even have names, like Thor's Hammer and Queen Victoria. Walking through Bryce Canyon is like stepping into a surreal, otherworldly landscape. It's a place where you can let your imagination run wild and pretend you're a space explorer discovering a new planet. Hold on to your bug spray, folks, because we're heading deep into the Florida Everglades, a swampy wonderland teeming with life. And alligators. Lots and lots of alligators. But don't worry, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. Probably. Just kidding. These prehistoric predators are a vital part of the Everglades ecosystem, and they're actually pretty cool to watch from a safe distance, of course. The Everglades are also home to manatees, panthers, and more species of birds than you can shake a stick at. So, hop in an airboat and get ready to explore this unique and fascinating ecosystem. Just try not to fall in, okay? Get ready to be wowed by the power of nature, folks, because we're heading to Arches National Park, home to over 2,000 natural sandstone arches. These gravity-defying wonders were formed over millions of years by the erosive forces of wind and water, and they're a sight to behold. From the iconic, delicate arch to the massive landscape arch, these natural sculptures will leave you speechless. So, grab your camera, strike a pose, and get ready to capture some Instagram-worthy shots. Just try not to get too close to the edge, okay? Last but not least, we're venturing underground to explore Mammoth Cave, the longest cave system in the world. This subterranean labyrinth stretches for over 400 miles, and it's full of fascinating formations, like stalactites, stalagmites, and things that sound like they belong in a Harry Potter book. Exploring Mammoth Cave is like stepping back in time. You can imagine the Native Americans who used the caves for shelter thousands of years ago, or the early explorers who marveled at their beauty. So put on your headlamp, grab a jacket, it gets chilly down there, and get ready for an adventure. Just try not to get lost, okay? Nobody wants to be that guy who gets rescued from a cave. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 natural wonders of the USA that you absolutely need to add to your bucket list. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious. Remember, these natural wonders are fragile, so be respectful, pack out what you pack in, and don't carve your name into any trees. Now go out there and have an adventure.